back again, trying to fix my Commodore 64 here. Can't quite work out what's going wrong with it. So I was doing some analysis, which I did in a video because I was spending hours doing things. So basically, I was thinking that there was a possible issue with what's this? 7707, which is inverter, which has got lots of different 4 different sets of something like that, different sets of inverters on here. And I was thinking there was an issue with this because it hangs, as you can see below. We're stuck somewhere around the serial bus. So I was thinking, as there's an address control thing on here as well, that somewhere along the line it was getting caught up. So I was testing so the main logic parts in here, like if I go here, got a circuit, where's it gone? Oops, not this page. Where was I? Serial interface, not serial interface, cassette interface. So, oops, let's go back onto this one here. Where was there? Where are we? Page 11 there. I'll go back to page 11. So if we go back to, there's a diagram. Yeah, this is one here. So over here, oops, I can't see this too well. Oops, slipped off there. Actually, one second, let's change the cursor colour. Right, back again. Okay, so I was looking at this inverter here, the 7406, which in this case is this one here, which is 7707. And I was thinking that there was an issue with this because on the serial bus, let's scroll this over a little bit again. Oops, one way. 1 second. So I have to move things around. On the serial bus over here, we've got reset sequencing. Oops. We've got reset sequencing data on the serial bus, which goes through this inverter. And I was thinking that let's reset again. So for instance, we've got signal comes through this one here, which is pins 1 and 2, so I'm on pin 1 at the moment. So this is the attention. So I was thinking, as this goes off, what's it, serial IC, sorry, over here. I was thinking as it goes round, it would go low high. So here it's just gone high. So it's done a select and then it's going round again, although it didn't actually go back low again, which is a bit odd. Where was I? So yeah. Oops. So I was thinking there was an issue on here because it gets to a point where it selects low, selects high. Actually, it's got to the pin. So it's low there on the other side of the inverter. So I was thinking that there's a possibility there's a problem with this chip. So to that end, I bought a couple of replacement 7406s. But this morning, I spent a couple of hours going round this and round, and even testing things like on the CPU. Where's it gone? Page 11. Where's it gone? Page 11. 11. So then I was thinking, do I actually have a bad CPU, for instance? Because can't quite see it. There's a cassette read, I think, which is a little green LED. So if you just do a reset, it's red, and then it's going all the way down to get to a point where it was doing cassette motor on, which is the red one, and then it went, oops, it's gone off there. So obviously it was just testing runs, and then it goes green and then hangs. So I was thinking, is there an issue with the CPU? So if we have a look over here, the motor sense goes into pins 24. So if we come over here, we've got 21, 22, 23, 24. Let's just reset there. So it looks like that sort of goes like, we get this sort of weird double image. I don't know what that means. It's probably, we'll have to zoom in or slow it down, and then it just goes and then sticks high. And then we get to this point where it says cassette bad, blah blah blah. Okay, that's actually gone through. And what did we have? 24, 25. So we should be able to go one pin up. So this is doing a data. Oh, are we hung again? No, we're not hung yet. So it's going through, and it was just hanging at this point. So I did think that maybe, by the looks of it, the CPU is probably okay. And as I went through diagram here, I was checking a couple of bits here where it says so it's got built-in parallel, blah blah blah. P3, P5 controls most of the cassette interface circuitry. P3, 26 or U7 controls the write data signal. CN3 on pins E and 5. Don't know what E is. Anyway, P5 though, it says Q2 cuts off, whatever that is. CRT regulates VB. Q1. Not sure what it means. Anyway, passes current through the cassette motor, I guess, to actually get it going. That seems to go through CI1. Oops. Just scroll a little bit too far over there. And it seems to be okay. But then, like I say, as you see there, it always seems to stop at serial bus. So it seems to flag cassette as bad for whatever reason, but then we get to the serial bus. When I had a look at the serial interface, which is here, it was going through U2, the CIU2, which is this chip here. Now, I've done another little test. So it says parallel ports PA3 and 7 control the serial bus interface. PA3 is the attention output, and the signal is inverted by U8. So if PA3 is the attention of U2, that means where's attention? There's attention there. So again, that comes off of CIA2, which is pin 5, which starts off low, which comes on the other side of the inverter. This is what I was talking about at the beginning. So we're getting attention here, so it just goes high. So the so it starts off high and goes low. So I might be talking gibberish here because I'm still trying to understand what's going on. I don't know enough about circuit theory. It sort of blipped there momentarily as it went through the attention. So let's see if it comes back down again. So we've got ROM. Okay, basic kernel. So we kind of get to cycle around the ones you want. So it goes low, and then we sort of hang here. So according to this, PA3 is the attention output of the CIA. Signals inverted, which is obviously what I'm doing here. PA4 is the clock output. That's PA4. So PA3 goes 8 and 9. So we've got 7. So we've got 8 here. Oops. So everyone 8 there. And that's high. That doesn't seem to be doing. Whoops. Fell off. Oh. So that's high. And then we've got down to this bit, and then we've hung again. So it should be low over here, and that's been over. So yeah, so that's the other part of the inverter there. So this is why I'm thinking that the inverter chip is actually okay, even though they're bad bits. It seems to be okay, and that's hung again there. But it always seems to say low. So that's the clock output. Okay, let's check on that. So. Oh, so that's 9 into 8. So we've just gone 7, 8, 9. So, okay. So 9 goes into 8. Data is transmitted from 64 to a device on the bus is synchronized with the clock signal, not by so much. And then it inverts the output on PA4. Okay, so that was the clock. PA5 is the data output, so PA5. So PA5 goes into 3 and 4. So 3 and 4 is over here. Okay, so I thought that was the clock signal. I really get confused here. It does say data out, but it just seems to be this wave here. Let's see if it changes. Let's just run through once more, see if that actually does anything. So run through this, and then it gets to, oh, let's actually just run through. On my C64, this all said everything was good when I actually done this. So I think it's just a case of identifying where this is going wrong. I did check the capacitors and stuff over here, and I checked the voltage regulator over here for power in, power out, and what they're doing. So the voltage regulator looks okay. Capacitors look okay because they're passing a signal. Oh, that's actually worked okay. God, this is immensely annoying. Okay, so let's go through. We're doing test number 3. Okay, so where were we? So whilst this is doing this, so the clock signal is on PA6. Okay, so the clock signal okay, there's a clock which is on 8, which is on CI2. Okay, that's hung there. Let's just leave that for a second. Let's see. So clock signal is input. So data transmitted from the device on the bus to 64 synchronized by a clock generated by the transmitting device. The clock signal is out on PA6. Data transmission from the device to 64 is input on PA7. So that seems to be on 9. Actually, I was looking at serial interface. It seems to go past. I think it's hanging when it gets to the user port. So I think I was looking at user port. So let's just skip ahead slightly. So a parallel port BFW2 is made available on the user port. Parallel port data transfers with external devices are made very easily for parallel port. SP1 and SP2 are powered bidirectional serial ports. I'm trying to remember where I actually saw this. U2 PB to P7, U2 PB to 7, so 0. I was looking at something, I can't actually remember what it was now. I was looking at something on CI2 and I can't remember where it was. Oh, sorry, it's this flag. So when I looked at this, what's that? 21, 22, 23, 24. So I think it was 20. No, it says 37. That's 24. Oh, I didn't see whether that blipped past momentarily. Okay, that's hung again. Before I started this video, I was just looking at this and I sure saw something which may have been related to CIA2. Okay, that's hung again. Ah, it's annoying. Yes, I was wondering. So I'm wondering if it's user port stuff. PP0. What's that? PP0. 11. 12. What's that? Power. SP1, SP2 bidirectional. Where's SP1, SP2 on this diagram? So that's 39. And SP1 goes into CIA1. Oh, this is so confusing. So that's 39. So I believe 39 is over here. That's as high. What's 39 over here say? That's high as well. Not sure. Actually, just going to try something else for a sec. Just rather than using the test harness, let me just pause this for a moment. Okay. Sounds slightly different. Let's just plug in a Pi 1541 into the serial. Just loaded a disk image, which you probably can't see, but being that my original underlying channel name was Ancipital, so let's just load the Jeff Minter's Ancipital, and let's just see if it actually finds something. I'm trying to work out whether it's the CIA2, because where do we have CIA2? User port, serial port. So serial port seems to go into or the serial, I think it's IC, goes into serial port, sorry, goes into U2 here with data in out. So I'm just going to see if it picks anything up. So right, that's confusing. Okay, I was not expecting that. Wow, this is speedy. Yeah, I forgot Serial Bus is so slow in this. Let me pause it until it's finished. Ready? Okay, back again. Okay, so this runs a program and then it loads a follow-up image. So let's just see what this does. I think the little beeps. Oh, probably can't hear the beeps. Oh yeah, probably should be able to hear beeps. That's the track change. So let me just pause this for a moment. forgot to unpause it. Trying to find something for the SID chip. So just got Ben and Tony music selector. Looks like it's 70 blocks, so just wait for it to load, which might just take a little while. Let's just pause until it's finished. Okay, that's finished loading. So let's just give that a run and then see if any music actually plays very well. Just to use my microphone here, just so I can listen to some music to make sure if it's right or not. Right, to me, that actually sounds like that's not working very well. I'm just going to find another piece of music, see if we can find something to actually test it properly with. Okay, let's try Martin Galway's music. I think the Ben Dalglish's sounded off with that, so I just want to try it with this. Okay, so the chip is really quite good. That is actually really bad. So yeah, I think the SID on this is not very good, and that SID chip, I guess, could be the cause of a number of the other issues. Right, so I guess maybe not go for a SID. Might have to go for one of the replacement ones for this, because this is not great. I think this chip is, listen to this, really screwed. Yeah, that does not sound right at all. So I think we shall probably leave this video there, get hold of a SID chip, get one of the, okay, for this I don't think I'll keep the original ones, my other 64. This one here does seem to be working okay for the SID chips and other bits and pieces, so I think I'll keep this as normal. I'm just wondering this, whether a bunch of stuff passes through the 6581 SID chip, whether part of that is some of the issues going on, but I'll have to have a look. and go through it step by step. And yeah, we'll leave it there.